Today I'm talking about stealth camping, since apparently I'm getting a lot of questions about stealth camping. Maybe I should start by defining stealth camping does not necessarily mean hiding. It does not necessarily mean doing something wrong. And I use the term stealth camping interchangeably with other appropriate terms. Dispersed camping is probably one of the biggest ones. If you're allowed to camp in areas of the National Forest or Bureau of Land Management or anything like that, and it's not in a campground, they may consider that dispersed camping. Um, I like the term boondocking. I just never use it because that's typically the camping that I do. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. That's my favorite kind. The other kind, the stuff that's in town or close to town, that's marginal. It may be on private property occasionally. I like public property. I like retail space. I like anything where nobody's going to be. Nobody's going to come. Nobody's going to wake me up in the middle of the night. So, boondocking, dispersed camping, free camping, wild camping, all those terms that's pretty much the equivalent of what I'm talking about when I say stealth camping. I just like stealth camping because I add that other element. Even if I'm in a campground, I don't want people to know I'm there. Typically, I don't want people to come up and feel like they can sit down at my fire and disturb my peace. I don't like people camping next to me. Most of the time. I mean, if you're on a motorcycle, maybe we have something in common. Especially if you're into stealth camping. So I invite people to go camping with me. I just don't want your typical redneck family of 10 with their dogs and cats and screaming children. That's not what I'm into. So that's why I stealth camp. I like to be away from people. So I consider any kind of camping on the down low, or the DL for you hip kids. Any kind of camping that you don't want people to know that you're camping, I consider that stealth camping. Whether you're actively trying to hide or not, you're maybe going behind a building, maybe going behind some trees, maybe going further into the woods where you know that nobody's going to go, or just going to the places where there's not a lot of tracks. Sometimes that's a strategy of mine. Just going further and deeper than other people are willing to go. Especially sometimes of the year, you're not going to see people deep in the woods unless they're hunting. Most of the time, when I camp, I don't want anybody to know I'm there. So even if I'm camping legally, even if I'm in a designated camping spot in a forest or whatever, most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I am avoiding detection or stealth camping or just getting away from people, getting around the corner, setting up my blind. 9 times out of 10, even when I am in a designated spot, I don't really want people to know I'm there. And that's why I creep. I'm so funny. Sometimes I'm so cute. Yeah, so any kind of camping that you do that's on the down low or the DL, any kind of camping that you do on the down low, I would consider stealth camping. If you don't want people to know that you are there, I consider that stealth camping. And that's me 99% of the time. Okay, maybe 90% of the time. Even when I'm camping legally, I may not want people to know I'm there. If I'm in the middle of a national forest and they have dispersed camping, you have the right to camp legally, as long as you're playing by the that forest rules. 50 feet away from the road, or 100 feet, or some of them are even weird. They're like 25 feet or closer to the road. They want to see you, which I don't understand those rules. But even when I'm camping legally, sometimes I don't want people to know I'm there. I don't want people to get close to me a lot of times. I don't want people to know where my stuff is in case I go off into the woods. I don't want people looking at me as a target for whatever. It may just be conversation. It may be coming to grab my stuff when I'm not around. So, in those circumstances, even when I'm camping legally, I still try to stealth. I still try to hide most of the time. Stealthing to me is there for my ability to escape the rest of the world.